Alrighty guys, so phase 2 at Hampton Park is officially open, and if you missed out on phase 1, which there's a ton of sold signs there, this is going to be your second shot to get into one of the more conveniently located new construction neighborhoods here in Vero Beach. So where Hampton Park is, it's off of 8th Street and 58th Avenue, which if you know this area is about as central as it gets. So you're only about 10 minutes or so away from the Indian River Mall area, and that entire stretch of State Road 60 and 58th Avenue is going to be packed with everything from grocery stores, home improvement spots, places to grab lunch or dinner, and everything else like that. And in this video, I'm going to be taking you through 2 of the model homes that you can walk through today. We're going to be talking a little bit about pricing, square footage, the different series of homes that they're offering, and most importantly, why this area is going to be worth paying attention to if you're thinking about moving to Vero Beach. If we haven't met before though, my name is Andrew Pench. I live here in Vero Beach, and my team and I help people relocate all over Florida. So whether it's here on the East Coast or if it's somewhere else in the state, we've got someone on the ground. LPT is a huge brokerage who can help. So if you're looking for straight answers and real options, then you are in the right place. All right, now first let's kick off the model home tours with the smaller of the 2 decorated models, and that is going to be the Foxglove. So this one is a 4-bedroom, 2-bath home with a 2-car garage coming in at 1,840 square feet. It starts at $399,490 and is a great option for anyone looking for a solid starter home or even a growing family that just wants a smart, functional layout. So it is laid out in a way that makes the most of the square footage here. So you've got space to spread out, but nothing feels wasted. Or if you're working from home or need an extra bedroom for guests, this one checks a lot of those boxes without pushing you to a higher price point. Alrighty guys, now let's take a look at the larger of the 2 models here at Hampton Park, and that's going to be the Jade. So this home is 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms with a 3-car garage, and it gives you 2,493 square feet of living space. The starting point here is $524,190. Now what sets this one apart, aside from the extra square footage, is going to be that 3rd garage bay. Now if you've got an extra car, older kids who visit, or just a lot of guests, that extra space comes in handy, and it even includes that driveway space too. Now Florida doesn't have basements, and having that extra garage space gives you a place for tools, lawn gear, beach stuff, or even just a home gym setup. And if you're someone who just needs a little bit more elbow room, then this one's going to be worth a look. All right guys, now enjoy the music while we finish walking you through the Jade. All right, now let's break down what you're actually getting whenever it comes to the homes here in Hampton Park, because there's going to be a solid variety depending on what it is that you need. Now, there are two different products, the Classic Series and the Signature Series, and the Classic Series is going to be more of that straightforward option for you guys. So you're looking at 3 to 4 bedrooms, 2 to 3 bathrooms, and square footage ranging anywhere from about 1,695 to 1,988 square feet. And pricing of these starts at just under $395. And these homes are perfect for first-time home buyers or anybody who just wants something clean, efficient, and easy to maintain without a bunch of extra space that they're not going to use. Then you've got the Signature Series, which gives you a little bit more room to spread out. Now, these homes offer 3 to 4 bedrooms, most of which are going to have 3 bathrooms, and you'll also get a 3-car garage standard as well with the Signature Series. Now, some of the floor plans even come with a half bath, and square footage ranges anywhere from 2,181 square feet to 2,493, and pricing on the Signature Series is just under $500,000, and it's a great option if you need more space or if you're looking for those extra touches. Now, originally, Hampton Park was made up entirely of single-story homes, but due to some setback limitations on a few of these remaining lots, Meritage wasn't able to fit those wider single-story floor layouts. But because of that, they're including 2 different 2-story plans that will be built on 4 specific home sites only. So if a 2-story layout is something that you're after, just know that it's available, but very limited. Now, every home also comes with spray foam insulation, which helps keep your electric bill in check, keeps the house cooler in the Florida heat, and even cuts down on the outside noise as well, which is something that you'll appreciate more than you realize. Now, as far as protection goes, Meritage includes a 1-year bumper-to-bumper warranty that covers pretty much anything in the home. And so if something slips through the cracks during that final walkthrough, that blue tape walkthrough that you do, and if you catch it later while you're living in the space, which is always the case, they'll come back out there and help take care of it. You've also got a 2-year warranty on all plumbing and electrical systems, and also a 10-year structural warranty for the long haul. So you're covered from day one, and that goes a long way whenever you're settling into a new place. So whether you're going with a Classic, stepping it up to the Signature, or considering one of the limited 2-story options that they have here, they've got a layout here that is going to work for a wide range of buyers. All right, guys, now let's quickly talk about what it is that you're actually getting with the community itself. Now, Hampton Park is a gated neighborhood, which already gives it a leg up compared to a lot of other options out there. Now, one of the biggest things that people don't realize whenever they're looking into non-gated communities or just non-HOA communities at all is that a lot of them are cut through streets. We're a grid here in Vero Beach, so you'll get a lot of cars that are going to be flying through the neighborhood trying to skip traffic lights or shave a minute off their drive time, and it's not ideal, especially if you've got kids, pets, or just want to enjoy your front yard without worrying about those speeding cars flying through. So if you're looking at a resale or a non-gated home somewhere else, reach out to us and we'll help you double check that it's not being used as a pass-through, because that can really affect your experience day to day. It could affect the resale and everything else too. Now, some of the lots in Hampton Park also back up to the lakes, which are really nice. It's a nice big lake there, which not only gives you more space and a better view, but it could also be a bonus if you like to fish. Now, I don't know for sure if these are stocked, but I live in a neighborhood with a couple lakes myself, and we've got largemouth bass in there. So if you're a casual fisherman or if your kids like to cast a line out in the evening, then it's definitely a cool little perk to have right behind your house if that pond ever does get stocked. Now, keep in mind, this isn't a lifestyle community, so you're not going to be finding a clubhouse here, a community pool, a gym, lifestyle director, any of that. And that's actually why the HOA fees are way lower and way more manageable. So you're not paying for things that you'll never use or dealing with the long-term maintenance costs that come with big shared amenities. And if you do want to hit the gym or find recreation, then you've got several options within a 10-minute drive. So it's easy to get what you need without being locked into the cost of maintaining it in your neighborhood. Now, Hampton Park is designed for full-time residents and families who want a straightforward, well-kept neighborhood without the extras of driving up their monthly fees. Sometimes the seasonal residents, they want their HOAs, their clubhouses, and everything else like that. This one's not really like that. This one's just no fluff, just solid homes in a secure and convenient location. Alrighty, guys, now we touched on this a little bit in the intro, but one of the biggest reasons why Hampton Park stands out is going to be the location. So you're right off 8th Street and 58th Avenue. And if you're a local, you already know that that's close to the State Road 6C and 58th Avenue intersection, which is one of the busiest and most built out parts of Vero Beach. And that's not a bad thing. It means that you're close to everything. It's still a few stoplights around, so it's not going to be too congested where you are. But when it's time to start customizing your home or handling the little projects that come with new construction, you've got Home Depot and Lowe's all within a 5 to maybe 10-minute drive. And it doesn't matter how turnkey your new home is, you're always going to have to do a little bit of customizing whenever you move into a new spec house. And having those stores that close makes it easy to knock things out fast without having to waste half your day driving across town. And as far as food goes, daily errands go, you've got Outback, Chipotle, Fujiyama, Walmart, Target, Publix, Marshalls, and more, all clustered along that same State Road 60 corridor. And you're not going to be driving 20 minutes every time you need to grab something quickly or whenever you just don't feel like, cooking dinner. And if you want something a little bit more local, there is going to be plenty of small family-owned restaurants and shops all tucked away within that same State Road 60 corridor in between the bigger spots. And you're also close to the Vero Beach outlets, which are starting to get a lot of new life breathed back into them. Now, it's not a ghost town out there anymore. It is still kind of a ghost town in the Indian River Mall itself, but the surrounding area and that whole area there west of I-95 is starting to develop into a positive direction. Now, compare that to a lot of new construction in the area, which is getting pushed way further north out towards the stretch between Vero Beach and Sebastian, so that 58th and 66th Avenue taking you all the way to Sebastian. There's nothing wrong with that, but it's just not as convenient. And Hampton Park puts you closer to everything with less drive time and easier access to what it is that you actually need. And if you're heading to the beach, you've got quick access to both the Barber Bridge and to the 17th Street Bridge, which gets you to the water in about 15 minutes. So whether you are going for the day or just going for an hour in the evening, it's going to be close enough to not be a hassle. So when you're talking about value, it's not just about the house, it's also about how much of your life is spent in the car. And here you're in a central location with all of the daily conveniences right around the corner. And that matters more than most people realize. So guys, if you're thinking about making a move to Vero Beach or honestly anywhere on the Florida East Coast or in the entire state, my team and I can help you get there. Now, whether it's a new build like this one, a resale home, or just figuring out which area makes the most sense for your lifestyle, we've got boots on the ground across all of Florida to help you walk through it. Now, if Hampton Park looks like it might be a good fit, then reach out. I can send over a lot maps, current pricing, available incentives, and anything else that you might need to get a clearer picture of this community. So you can call, text, or email anytime, and we'll help you with whatever you need to make relocating simple. Also, make sure to check out fleastcoast.com. You'll find more info on available homes, helpful resources, and everything that you need to start exploring Florida's East Coast. And if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can stay in the loop anytime that new communities like this pop up or when there are updates around here in Vero that are worth paying attention to. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you in the next video.